Hey y'all, and welcome to another Knowledge Thursday with Samtastic Sex Toy Tips. I'm Sam. I've been getting a lot of questions about dildos, so I thought I would go over some basics. Today I'm going to be talking about specifically silicone dildos. There's a lot of things to consider when buying a silicone dildo. First, I think it's helpful to talk about what we call shore. So shore is how squishy or firm a dildo is. We have a really helpful article on our website called How Firm is the Dildo I Want? And it divides the dildos that we have available into 4 categories of very soft, soft, firm, and very firm. So first, we have this beautiful Scentsy by Uberimi. This is in the very soft, very flexible category with a shore between 0 and 6. As you can see, you can really get your squish on with this. Super soft, super squishy, very, very flexible. Then we have the Corn on the Cob from Self Delve. This falls into the soft, flexible category with a shore rating between 7 and 12. It is less squishy than the Scentsy, but it's still very flexible, which is really great when you have so much texture. Next, we have the Avant P9 Bear dildo, and this falls into the firm, moderately flexible category. As you can see, you can bend it a little bit, you can squish it a little bit, but it doesn't really have the same squish as the other 2 softer categories. Our final category is the very firm, very little or no flexibility category, which is a shore of 20 and above. This is the Polka Dot Jolette by Luzart. As you can see, it has some flexibility, but you really can't squish into it like you can the other ones. There are a lot of pros and cons to why someone would want a softer versus firmer dildo. Sometimes, like I said previously, if there's a lot of texture, if it's a very large dildo, it can be helpful to have it in a softer shore. It makes it less harsh during insertion, less blunt, and it can feel really good. A really firm dildo, on the other hand, can provide really strong stimulation. This in particular is designed for G-spot stimulation, and you can see this bump. When you insert this, this is not going anywhere. You know, this bump, you're going to feel it no matter what, and that can definitely be an advantage to a firmer shore. So now that we've talked about shore, let's talk about the difference between a dual density and a single density dildo. Dildos that I just showed you are all a single density, which means they are the same amount of squishiness throughout. These 4 that I have above are dual density, which means they have a firm inner core and a soft layer surrounding it, which is supposed to give it a more realistic and lifelike experience for the user. This happens to be a Neo Elite from Blush. If you're just looking to try dual density dildos, this is a great place to start. They have some other really fun neon colors, other shapes, and it gives you a really good sense of what a dual density dildo is like at a reasonable cost. So win-win-win. Next, we have the Tantus Uncut number 1, another dual density dildo. As you can see, it has the squish, but firm. There are a lot of dual density dildos that are more lifelike in appearance, more realistic. So that's a great choice if you're looking for something that's realistic. We also have the Colors dual density, the 8-inch. As you can see, nice and squishy on the outside, but firm on the inside. Again, this has a little bit more flexibility as it is longer. And then we have the Uberimi Splendid in medium, very squishy on the outside, but with a very firm core. Again, these are designed to feel more lifelike. They provide just another fun way to explore dildos. So that wraps it up for shore and density. Please stay tuned next week. Keep submitting your questions. Stay safe and be well. Bye.